It was the season of Hilsa Fish, and everyone in and around was talking about Hilsa Fish and nothing else. Hi students, this is Anuva from AglaSem and I love teaching English. I'm reading stories from the book of Honeycomb and passing on the learnings with you. Today's video covers summary and solutions of questions of Honeycomb. Chapter 3, Gopal and the Hilsa Fish. So now sit back, relax and watch the video till the end. Here we go. Hilsa fish is considered as one of the tastiest fish due to its distinctly soft, oily texture, mouth-watering flavor and super mouthfeel. It was a season of Hilsa fish and everyone is talking about it and nothing else. The king was losing his temperament because everyone around was discussing the Hilsa fish. Fishmongers are selling Hilsa fish, people in the market and even the courtiers were discussing about the Hilsa fish. One day, the king uttered that not even Gopal, the wisest man, can stop anyone from talking about the Hilsa fish. Not even for 5 minutes. After listening to this, Gopal replied, "Oh, I think I could. I could stop people from talking about Hilsa fish." A few days later, Gopal shaved his beard from half of the face and smeared ash on himself. Moreover, he wore rags and looked disgraceful. His wife asked him not to leave like this from home, but Gopal kept on telling her that he is going to purchase a Hilsa fish. She thought Gopal has gone mad. At the market, Gopal bought the huge Hilsa fish and started moving towards the palace. Nobody noticed the fish because everybody was busy at looking Gopal's weird look and shabby clothes. People called him mystic and mad. As Gopal reached the palace, guards stopped him to enter the gate. Gopal said, "I want to meet the king," but guards asked him to return back. Gopal started dancing and singing loudly in front of the royal palace. King heard the voice and asked the guards to prison the men in front of him. On seeing Gopal, king and others got shocked. The king asked the reason for getting dressed in a ridiculous fashion. Gopal replied, "Have you forgot the challenge?" He said, "I have bought the huge Hilsa fish and no soul in the entire market has spoken a single word about the Hilsa fish." King burst out laughing and said, "Gopal, congratulations. You have achieved the impossible once again." So this was the brief about the chapter. Now moving towards the question answers, students shall open page number 42 of Honeycomb and here we go. Question number 1 is, why did the king want no more talk about the Hilsa fish? The answer is, the king did not want any more talk about the Hilsa fish because it was the season for Hilsa fish and no one could stop talking about it even for 5 minutes. From the fishermen to the fishmongers, the householders, even the courtiers at the palace could not stop talking or discussing about Hilsa fish. Therefore, the king was getting annoyed with all the talk about the Hilsa fish. Question number 2 is, what did the king ask Gopal to do to prove himself clever? The answer is, in order to prove that he was a clever man, Gopal was asked to buy a huge Hilsa fish and bring it to the palace without anyone asking him anything about the fish. Question number 3 is, what 3 things did Gopal do before he went to buy his Hilsa fish? The answer is, before Gopal went to buy the Hilsa fish, he half shaved his face, smeared himself with ash and wore disgraceful rags. Moving towards question number 4, how did Gopal get inside the palace to see the king after he bought the fish? The answer is, after he had bought the fish, Gopal reached the palace and told the guards that he wanted to see the king. When the guards did not let him in, he began to dance and sing loudly. And when the king heard this and the comments of the people watching the man sing and dance, he asked for the men to be brought before him at once. Question number 5 is, explain why no one seemed to be interested in talking about the Hilsa fish which Gopal had bought. And the answer is, no one seemed to be interested in talking about the Hilsa fish which Gopal has bought because of the Gopal's ridiculous appearance. Some people found him comical, others thought that he is a madman. Still others thought he was a mystic. They were so engrossed in discussing his appearance that the Hilsa fish went unnoticed. Question number 6 is, write true or false against each of the following sentences. The first sentence is, the king lost his temper easily. Answer is true. The king lost his temper easily. Second statement is Gopal was a madman. Answer is false. Gopal was just acting like a madman so that the people's attention would be diverted from the Hilsa fish he was carrying. Third statement is Gopal was a clever man. The answer is true. Fourth statement is Gopal was too poor to afford decent clothes. The answer is again false. He wore rags so that people would notice them and not talk about the Hilsa fish. Fifth statement is the king got angry when he was shown to be wrong. The answer is again false. Rather, the king laughed and congratulated Gopal for achieving the impossible yet again. So thank you students for watching the video till the end. I hope all your queries and questions are solved till now. Subscribe to our channel to watch more such videos. Thank you.